Especially in the beginning of your grieving stage. Every little task that you have to do throughout the day is going to seem like the biggest challenge. And I'm talking about things like even just getting out of bed. It seems like such an incredible mountain to climb that you feel like you just want to do nothing at all. And here's where mini habits come in incredibly helpful. You may not be able to do something for 30 minutes or an hour a day because that just sounds so incredibly long. But I promise you that you are certainly going to be able to do something for 2 minutes a day. Let's say you're reading a book or you just want to exercise for a little bit, even if that's 5 minutes. I really think that in the beginning, this helped me so much because I would have my little to-do list and I would look at these lists and think, there's no chance I'll be able to do this. And then I thought to myself, what if I just do it for a little bit? Go for a 10-minute walk outside, or maybe even just a 5-minute walk. And what I would do, for example, I would read literally 3 minutes and I would tick it off my list, because here's what you have to remember. No matter how small the effort is that you're putting in, you still have something achieved. It is a success. And yes, obviously it could be way longer, but it also could be zero. And I really have to say that especially throughout this grieving process, that it helped me so much, especially to build up to those bigger and longer habits that I used to do before my mom passed away consistently. But because I completely had stopped doing them, it seemed like mission impossible to get back into everything just as you normally do it. So by splitting yourself these habits up into mini habits, if you read for 1 minute a day, then that is a reason to be proud of yourself. I promise you, it doesn't matter if there's somebody else who reads for 2 hours a day, and it doesn't matter if you used to be somebody who did those things for a very long time. Try and find little things that are good for you, such as going for a walk, meditating, reading, journaling, exercising, spending time with your friends. Even if you feel like, okay, I really can't go out and meet everybody, maybe you're able to do a phone call. Once again, it doesn't have to be long. Even if it's for a minute or two, that is already such a massive game changer. And you could build it up like this, that you do 2 minutes today, 3 minutes tomorrow, 4 minutes the day after, and over time those habits are going to become regular habits instead of mini habits, and it's almost like a little cheating process that you didn't even notice how quickly you ended up with 30 minutes of walking instead of 5 minutes of walking. Here's how I would do it if you're in the beginning of your grieving stage from somebody that you love passing away. Find 2 to 3 things for each day that you can do a mini habit with. Something that maybe you've already done before, or something that you've never done before but that you've always wanted to start. And in the blink of an eye, you're going to realize that you have now formed really good habits that are good for you, make you happy, and are so amazing for your grieving and healing process. And if right now you're having one of those days where you can't even imagine doing that, then you still deserve to be proud of yourself. And I promise you that there's going to be a day, maybe not this week, maybe next week or next month, where you feel that you have now the strength to start doing this and then to get better and feel happier, slowly but steady. But I promise you it will happen eventually.